Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger, where it would sure be handy if this exit were closer to where I want it to be. So let's bring it closer to where I want to be. And I think we're good, and it's open, so I can just go ahead and exit. Yeah, I had some unexpected extra time to play today, so I haven't done any analysis of the previous one where we saw a cutscene. Oh, I remember this one. No, I remember one that's similar to this one, but being a pain in the neck was where I was going with that. This dude needs to be able to walk to the place with the things and the stuff. Why? Let's ignore him for a moment and ask the question of why doing this might not be sufficient. And yeah, there's multiple reasons. So I can't quite walk back here. Let's imagine for a moment that he had not just died. And then he'd be standing on it here, which also would not be close enough. So that's the wrong place to try to put that pressure plate down. So where would the correct place be? If I want to be at the exit in the upper left, I want the pressure plate to be in the bottom right. But he also needs to be able to get there. Or at least get to adjacent to there. Not necessarily there itself. So suppose I did this. Then he needs a way to get there. But I don't really have ways available at this time. Right, because, okay, so I'm running into the same issue that I already had here in terms of him walking back. So, do I want him to walk back? It feels like he's got to. Or... And I'm not sure that this puzzle is any different than the one that I had before. I actually looked at the gray version of this puzzle. It's very similar, but the button actually starts here. And there is a piece of glass here. So that is definitely different. In any case, I spent a little bit of time on my own working on this puzzle, and I think I finally have a solution. And so... I think I just want to walk over here, put the button down here, then carefully get back, which involves me, oops, I should not have broken this tile needlessly going in, I think. So let's try that again. If I come over here, or maybe I needed to break it earlier. Hold on, what did I do wrong? So, at this point, yeah, I can break this, take 2 steps back, move this over, take 2 steps back, move this over. Great. That enables me to get over to the exit. And then if I pick up the exit and I put it down here, it's currently open and I move first, which means I can go in before he falls off the ledge. Great. Okay. Took me a little bit of time to find that one. But it was pretty similar to the old puzzle, and so it didn't seem like worth editing in. Okay, we're all doing the same thing. I am in a different position than the rest of them, and so... I could go left and bop. Well, no, I guess you're still in the same position. In any case, I can go left, right. I don't think I'm happy with what I did already, but I'm just going to keep doing stuff anyway. I think already these guys are doomed to die, which is what I want. And so now my main goal is just to doom my perfect mirror to die. And that will be more difficult. How will I do such a thing? Probably involves me picking up some flooring and then finding an opportunity to retraverse a square I have left. For example, if I were to go around in a circle like this, I could put flooring in front of me, there's no flooring in front of him, and then I get to the exit. Okay, that was actually very straightforward. Hooray. Many enemies. Hi! Alright, I need to take more opportunities to talk to these guys. Hi! In a different pose, because I'm waving at a different bad guy. Great. Let's kill 2 of them. It did not kill them because the larva turned around. What about the snakes? Can I kill some snakes? I killed somebody. So that's good. And then this reduces it to a previously solved problem, I think. I think we had a puzzle that looked pretty much exactly like this, and the key was to do this. And then you fall off, and you guys are all no longer in the same spots, and so I can just do something like that and get to the exit. Okay, good. Feeling good about myself. That's what's really important. The exit's over there. There's an opportunity to say hello, and I can't not take it. Why so star, 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 star? I wonder what the stars are. And what if I go this way first? Who are you? Lily has so many questions for these guys. I love it. Okay, now to do the not dying in the puzzle part of the game, which I have not succeeded at here. So I probably need to go... that doesn't work either. I probably need to... if I were holding a piece of glass or something, I might be able to tempo on it. What am I... If I go down first, I turn the snake around, which is good. I'm not holding any glass right now, though. Oh, I can tempo here. That turns the snake around and also offsets the larva. And actually, why would I not just want to tempo a fair bit until the larva's broken all of those things? Well, I should have taken my opportunity to move over there while he was going by, though. So why don't I do this? Now I move to the right. Oh, I can't move back to the left because I was standing on glass. And if I pick up glass, I get eaten by the larva. So can I do like a similar thing by first picking this up, then moving over here, which ends up killing those guys, which is not what I expected, but is perfectly fine by me. And then I could just do this and get to the exit. So that makes me very happy. Alright. Just fool around until you find a solution. Great. This one I remember being not too difficult. It's set up, I think, a little differently than it was last time. As I move down, he's going to try to move up. So it seems to me what I want to do is fetch the pressure plate and bring it somewhere to the top so I can walk him back down to the bottom. So let's just attempt to do that without thinking too hard about any of the rest of it. If I wanted to pick up the pressure plate... Oh, if I wanted to pick up the pressure plate, that's actually quite difficult to do. Let's start the puzzle over again and be a little bit more circumspect about the ability to pick up the pressure platedness. So what I'm seeing now is if I first push this into a hole, then I will have some room to go pick up the pressure plate. I'm still holding something, however. I cannot pick it up and move it. I did not consider this. So if I can't pick it up and move it... Was there ever a situation where I could have picked it up and moved it? I think there were 2 rocks in the middle of this, like, the whole time. So I'm not sure that I could. But why can I not just do this? And then this. And then go to the exit. And the answer is there's no reason why. That's the solution. Hooray. Here is a brand of some description. which I do not believe translates into any letters in an obvious fashion, and so I am simply going to take advantage of a way to quickly get to the exit. I see this, so take my hands off the keyboard. I need to push this guy into a hole or get to the exits without that. The Dark Idol's on that side, so I'm not worried about it trying to cleanse me at the exit. Oh, there's another pressure plate. There's a pressure plate up here as well as this one. So it seems like my goal might be to get him to push both of these onto pressure plates and then let me do my thing. So can I do that? Let's just control him and not worry too much about where I am sitting. So there's one of the pressure plates held. Great. And, okay, this is going to kill me. Is there a way to not kill me? Suppose I go another one to the right, and then I go... I still can't go up. And I can't go left either. So I have killed myself. Or him. Okay, that did not work. So, we'll do things differently. How are we doing it differently? I'm not sure yet. So this is the problem. Yeah, okay. If I had pushed up first... Yeah, okay, hold on. So suppose I do this, and this time I push up. He also pushes up. Let's imagine that he'll be able to push down again later, somehow in an offset position. So we'll come back to the bottom pressure plate and focus on the top one for now. So if I'm doing that, and I'm controlling him, then he needs to go up, he needs to go left, he needs to go down, but that would kill me. So let's not kill me just yet, and instead move him this way, and then down. Suppose I overshot and then came back like this, and now he can go over here and push that onto the pressure plate and come back down here and push this onto the pressure plate, and I've opened the exit. There is one minor flaw, which is there's now currently a rock in front of the exit. Hey rock, would you like to... Oh, can I make the rock go away? I can't use my wand, so I could not make the rock go away by moving some danger tiles around and something, something, something. But that almost worked. Except for this stingy guy. Maybe I could have pushed this rock out of the way at some point, so I would be able to push this rock further to the north. So let's try the same strategy again. So, I'm focused on him and keeping me far enough north. And so I think I liked all of these moves. No, I've already got the rock on the exit and it's stuck. Okay, I changed my mind. I didn't like all those moves. Those moves sucked. Let's find better moves. No, that already does it. It was that early in the sequence that I screwed everything up. How would I not do that? Okay, I see a possible way to not do that. So the way that I might not do that is to go ahead and break this piece of glass on his side. And I think it's very important for me to get this rock out of the way. Can I do that? No, this can never work. He can never get... The only way he can get north of the Dark Idol right now, forget the fact that I'm dying, is to push the rock over here, and with that rock over there, there's no way he could ever push the rock north. His rock needs to go north before it can go east and then north again. So if his rock needs to go north first, That's a real problem. So what am I not thinking of? His rock needs to go north first. But pushing his rock north first destroys the world. Or... yeah, there's no way for me to get out of this, so regardless of what he does at this point. What am I not seeing? One thing I am not seeing is that he doesn't have to push both the Dark Idol and the rock. He could push one of them, and then he could be standing on the other tile. So, is there a way that I can preserve his life and preserve mine? I don't want to push up, so we're not going to push up. However, if he doesn't push up, he either needs to push up or he can't do the topmost tile. Is that true? Not entirely. There's a weird situation where he could... well, I've screwed it up already. He could push the Dark Idol over there, and then push the rock down, and then walk to the top. And I think that's going to be the solution, actually, because it's so out of the ballpark. Oh, no, he can't push the rock down because there's a danger tile underneath the Dark Idol, so if I push the Dark Idol away, the rock just falls through the danger tile. So that also does not work. And if the danger tile goes and this tile goes, there's no way for him to get around the rock. Yeah, there's no way for him to get over here and get back, except by walking across this glass. So it feels like the Dark Idol has to go down here to hold down this pressure plate. But in order for the Dark Idol to go down there... I keep going in circles. And I can't use my wand, right? Yeah, that just immediately kills me if I use my wand. So the wand is right out. And there's no, like, ridiculous way that he could push the Dark Idol, like, somewhere else, right? Yeah, it's not completely impossible. Yeah, hold the phone. Something is happening here. Something is definitely happening here. Suppose... oh. I don't like where I'm going to go. But let's ignore that for a minute. And I need him to give me the opportunity to come back the other way. Except for then if he goes down, I go down. No. Like somebody dies here. That was definitely interesting and different though. So that was basically him pushing the Dark Idol up. What if he pushed the Dark Idol to the left? And then, having done that, I can get us offset like this, which means we can both safely go up. And now he wants to go this way, which is fine. We can go down, but he can't get back over to where he's going. So is there a way to offset us now? Yes. He can go down, and I don't. which then means he can come up, which means now I can safely move toward the center. Here we go, here we go, here we go. He can push that up there. I can move toward the center so that I stay at the exit. I'm not going to stay at the exit. Oh, this was so close. He is almost there. Could I still make this happen? If I move toward the outside, he kills himself. If I move toward the inside, he doesn't kill himself. If I move toward the outside, nothing really happens. Yeah, there's a hole here that I can't get around, and he's not quite at the pressure plate. But that was pretty close to working. And if I go up, he kills himself. And this does nothing for either of us. And if I go... Oh, I could go up here. Hold on. That has offset us again. It did not really offset us in a good way. But it did offset us again. Are there any other offsets I could make here? Me going toward the center doesn't help. But I could do this. Hold on. I can do that. Oh, that offset him the other way, of course. And now he's fallen in a hole. And now I'm sad. Okay, well, I was doing different things. Let's continue to attempt to do different things. Should I continue to try to have him push the rock to the north? I think so. So let's push the Dark Idol out of the way, like that. Have him get the rock where the rock needs to go. If he goes north and left, that's bad for me, and so that's the reason that I ended up offsetting us somehow. So now he can go up there. Great. So that's all fine and dandy. Then I use this opportunity to offset him so that I could get back into a safe spot. Yeah, I'm just doing exactly what I did before. I need to get him lower than me at some point, but first he needs to be higher than me, and so that's a problem. So he's higher than me, great, but now I need to get him lower than me. Oh, he's lower than me. But not lower than me enough. Really close, though. Hold on. If I go outside, he opens the door. I'm now one away. This is as close as I have been. And we're both banging against the same stuff here. If I went up, he'd move up another one. And then if I went down 2, I'd fall in the hole, so I don't want to do that. If I went right, he'd go nowhere. If I went left 2, nothing much would happen. I need to get him moved to the left somehow. So if I do this, yeah, he's just going to punch the wall here. And we're still in the same position. So I just need to get myself higher without him moving higher. And that implies there's an obstacle above his head and not an obstacle above my head. And that is not currently possible. So it's still not solvable from this position. But we got pretty close. So it seems I'd been barking up the wrong tree. After trying a bunch of what I was trying to do, I decided to push the Dark Idol south and have him walk to the north. In order to push the Dark Idol south and not immediately lose the puzzle, I have to not push it south at the first opportunity, because that would trap Lily on the right-hand side. So I have to go ahead and walk across this. And now let's see if I can remember what I did. I took a that involves pushing that rock. But how do I get away from that rock? So I guess from here, having just stepped on the glass, I probably need to offset us so that you can push this rock out of the way over here. Then continue down here to push this statue to the south. Now it's on the bottom pressure plate. Then you can come up here. I went the wrong way. I should have gone inside. Okay, but that's the right thing. Okay, so now I think I can repeat it. So, you walk across the glass. You go to the south to get offset. You swing around. You push this rock over here. You then walk over to the dark idol and push it to the south. One of the pressure plates is now held down. And now I press the correct direction over here, which is to bring you over here. And then if you go up, you'll be standing on the thing, and I get to move first, which means if I go down, I get to basement 159. Holy cow. Okay, that one took me a bit of off-camera time, but it is done. And this one looks like an opportunity to say, what's up with that hair? Totally worth it. Oh, I have a finite number of moves, and I just spent one of them, and now I'm spending another one. So maybe be more careful about that. How about I move down, and now we're in different spots, and then I could do this and move up, and you will die, and I can grab a locust idol, not that I need one, and move on to the next floor, which is basement 160. Hooray! Where am I in an episode? I have no idea at this point. We still have more time for more puzzles, so let's do it. This looks super duper simple. I have to imagine that there's like a secret in here somewhere or something, because I can just do this and get to the exit. Well, I can't get secrets without HP, so... Oh! Hey, guess what? The exit's on his side, not my side. So, without killing us, I have to arrange for us to get moved apart. Okay, so why can I not just do basic sokoban punchy we have to dance around each other, is the problem. First, let's say hello. Everything here is so weird. She looks so happy whenever she talks to these guys. I love it. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing on my keyboard. And I killed us. Okay, great. So, it seems like then what I want to do, if I were me, yes, is to do something similar, but rather than... I want to get rid of some rocks, probably. For example, if I do that, why does that help me? It does mean we are now facing different geometries, which means I can move down and he doesn't move down, which now means that I could walk across like this, and then probably get to a place to where he can get us lined back up again. Like that. And now we're on opposite sides. And then do that. Great. Great. Everything's coming at Millhouse. Oh, what an interesting... What's going on here? He needs to push that statue into two hands without me ever stepping on a shadow summoning tile, because those count as enemies and would cause the statues to never go away. That seems straightforward. Let's find out why it is not. So, that's a good first start. That's a pretty nice continuation. And now here's the problem. So let's see. I can't push it that way. And I can't push it from the top. Can I push it from the bottom? No, we're aligned. Oh, and I just did this too. Ah, but that is a way that I can offset him. That's actually pretty interesting. Because now he can do that. And did that solve the puzzle? Darn. I think I might have had the puzzle solved and I might have just screwed it up. Because now he's kind of in the wrong column here and I have no longer a way to offset him. Is that true? It's not true. So he's offset. That just unoffset though. Hold on. So while he is... but I can't walk across these. Let's think about this. He just needs to be here and me be able to move up. I can use my wand. Except using my wand, I don't have anywhere to put things down, so it doesn't actually help me. And if he moves down, he's not dead yet. Which means there will be one thing alive, and then even if I kill him instantly, there would be two things alive, because there's also going to be my shadow follower. Alright. So, this didn't quite do it. But if I didn't have the shadow follower, it would have done it. So, and the reason I can use my wand is so that I have the ability to kill myself and reset the puzzle. Okay. Okay. So that almost worked, and there was a time when I thought I might have actually kind of had it, and so let's see if we can get back to that time, because the beginning part went extremely smoothly. And then from here, there are multiple approaches I could take. Let's do the same one I did before, which was to come over here, realize I couldn't press this, realize he just got offset from the sky here, but that's still the wrong offset, but this is the right offset, correct? Yes. And then from here, he needs to move 2 over and 2 up, which would not be good for me, so I am okay to change it thusly. And... oh, I shouldn't have moved 1 over there. I had it and I just screwed it up again. Okay, I think I see what to do though. So, for the nth time, do this. Do that. Push him over here. Walk around here. Be surprised that this is actually working, because it seems like something that wouldn't. Push this over here. Then, very carefully, go 1 punch, 2 punch, and then start walking back. And now Lily is in a safe column. Meanwhile, he is in a very perfectly unsafe row, where he can annihilate himself, and the puzzle is solved. Hooray! I did the thing. Alright, Basement 162. I remember a variation of this puzzle that was a pain in the tuchus. This one promises to be no less. A shadow follower could be an asset if I could just kill him and bring the exit and the pressure plates near one another. But at the outset, I probably want to move the... I have to get somewhere, though. Let's just ignore him for a moment. I can't pick this up, and if I go over to pick this up, then it's too late. Could I have made a loop? Could I have simply made a loop? If I wanted to make a loop, I would need to bring a solid tiling piece. I would want him to die. He was very accommodating. And then I would want to get enough followers. I can't make enough followers. I'm gonna end up chasing my tail before I get to the point to where I could push the pressure plate and still get all the way to the thing, right? I think that's what's going to happen here. Well, let's just try it since I'm having trouble counting. Actually, this works. That works perfectly fine. Great. The game is easy. Let's talk to this guy because we love talking to him. Why so star, 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 star? And yeah, I'm still very curious about, there are some star, 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 star words that I've not been able to suss out what the character might have actually been saying. Do I think I'll be able to solve this puzzle? Let's at least give it a shot. No guarantees. So, these guys do the opposite of me. Everyone needs to die. Well, except me. No dying by me. Okay, well I killed one of them. Halfway there. Bon Jovi would be proud. And then if I push this down, and then I would need to like push it down again, which I can't do. Can I push it up, fall in a hole? I see, and I'm originally offset from them, which is probably important, so I probably need to make some moves while I'm initially offset from them or something. Okay, so suppose I had moved up, 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 up at the outset. Right. That guy managed to kill himself, but now there's no chance for me to get the other guy to kill himself. And the only way to get the other guy to kill himself involves switching the parity. And so suppose I switch the parity, kill him. Yeah, then there's no way for him to get over there. And so why do I think I might want to push this statue early on? I'm not sure that I do think that. It seems like a generally negative thing, other than the ability to kill you. Okay, so let's go back to killing rightmost guy first. Rightmost guy is dead. And so now the problem is, in order to kill this guy, what if I do this? Because then... Oh, I went the wrong way. That totally would work though, right? Yeah, so I think that totally would have worked. So if I kill this guy, then get this guy pushing against the statue so that we're like offset, then I punch the wall and he goes over here. He's not dead yet. Going this way does nothing. Going this way at least creates an opportunity for him to kill himself. Could I have also... I have a magic wand. Could I have picked up a piece of flooring or picked up the exit at some point in here too? Maybe. Yeah, I did not consider moving anything around on my side. And that is almost certainly part of the solution. So, kill that guy. There isn't really an opportunity for me to pick up any flooring anywhere. I was never facing flooring in any of this whole situation, it feels like. Poop. And doing that didn't do anything for me. So when could I pick up some flooring? Here's an idea. Suppose I did this to pick up a piece of flooring. Then I kill this guy like normal. Then I come here, put that up there, and now he can walk over there. There we go. I did it. I solved the puzzle. And that is the goal. Alright, we made it to basement 165. I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Void Stranger and more puzzles, and probably next episode some more lore. For now, bye-bye.